So I just started recording. I'm with my friend, my Brazilian friend, like just hanging out of the iHouse. We we met each other in the door, and we decided just to take a quick look of the environment. He's next to me. He's Andre.
Hi.
What are your thoughts right now? Yeah.
I'm thinking about the conversation that we are having and that we are living a very precious moment here in the NBA and that how we're gonna miss this in the future.
And I just decided to record a brief video just to have a tangible memory, maybe for the future. Yeah. This place is really cool, iHouse. And we were talking about this environment nearby. Ours, that place is really like cozy. That was the term we used. And yeah, I think that's all. You want to say bye?
Bye bye.
Okay, this is going to be a brief video. The house recording. I'm just gonna share a little bit more about my experience in the recent PM workshop. That this happened last week, and it reminded me basically how much I missed my job as a PM in Peru. So it was quite interesting to see and to experience many things about my daily jobs. And the main incident in this video is that I ended up in that session of that workshop, feeling so confident about my skills. And that really changed my mind. And that really made me feel much better about my skills and abilities and about my belonging to the program. So this is, I think, quite deep what I'm saying. And I'm using this space to express that because I needed to feel that. I think that sometimes whenever you feel that you are lagging behind or that you are not as good as your peers, these moments happen. Suddenly, it feels so much better. And that happens. So yeah, I'm taking a brief pause to record that moment and also to film in the iHouse. I'm now at the iHouse, which is the international house. This is the place where I'm living. I'm feeling kind of weird recording here because it's my first time recording. There's some people studying here. That's why I'm kind of being really quiet with my voice, not too loud, I would say so. These are the sofas. Probably I'm gonna do a quick video after finishing this one, or a quick tour after finishing this video. But yeah, I think it's a really cozy place. Okay, but coming back to the other point, the main message of the video is that believe in yourself. That's a message for me. From Kevin to the camera. I know that my English skills are not optimal ones. That's really stuck in my head. I'm trying to get better at it, but that session helped me to kinda thrive through those experiences. So I'm really glad it happened. I'm really glad to see my skills and my experience in action, and to see the field or the moments or the environment where I thrive, which is the workplace. I could imagine myself being really exceptional in a workplace compared to my peers, because in product management field, I feel that I have way more experience than them to solve these cash flow problems in the day-to-day, in the daily basis. So I needed that boost of confidence because I was feeling the opposite in academics, but I was feeling the opposite. Not the opposite in academics. I would say that I'm kind of above the average, with facts and grades. But in terms of, for example, the social events, I was I would say, struggling a little bit, lagging behind on the social skills and environment, because I think that my peers and also my colleagues speak really good English, and that gives them a competitive advantage in terms of socializing and connecting and sharing all the experiences. And I was feeling so behind on that, and that also has a high correlation with my feelings towards how I kind of interact with the, my classmates in the classes, or how I interact with my job interviews, or how I interact with other people like in the conference events. And I just realized that social part is pretty key and vital. I mean, I'm connecting the dots here in this casual conversation, and usually people that tell you, okay, the most valuable skill that you need to develop to be a good product manager, or to be a good engineer, or to be a good student, to be a good leader is communication. And I kind of like didn't realize the importance of that until now. And I mean, and I think a better way to put it is not saying like, hey, communication is important, but instead like saying, what would happen if you didn't have good communication skills? I think that would be a better approach, because that's what I'm experiencing right now. I mean, what is happening is like not being able to connect with people and not performing like exceptionally well in like conversation with strangers, not like translating your main ideas, and not also like expressing your main personality in some environments, you know? I'm just gonna adjust my camera a little bit so I can, okay. Sorry for this, okay. So building upon that, so I think that would be a better way to make people get interested into this topic, because whenever I think about what I could be losing for not communicating well, I think that makes me value it a little bit more. Or also another approach would be, what is, or what are some examples of not communicating properly? Because when people say value communication skills, they don't give like tangible results. What is like good communications? But when people say, okay, communicate, don't communicate like bad as this, or don't do this in order to communicate good, I think that's pretty valuable. For example, don't, for example, take too much pauses or pronounce well. You need to take care of your, not only your vocabulary, but also like your tone of voice, and to not commit random mistakes, or use this type of words to connect with people. I do that really good in Spanish. I'm like really like influential in Spanish. I really convince people. I make connections. I'm really good at negotiation. But whenever you're speaking in another language, that could become like kind of tricky. Because language is a really important factor in making those connections, in like understanding what lines like behind the words. Like that's like pretty vital, like you say so. You don't end up realizing about that only after like you start like getting involved into more like less complex situations. That kind of are more complex, like, oh, hey, what's your name, what you like, what your hobbies and stuff. But also like, hey, why did you decide to do that? What were your motivations? Or casual topics like making a joke or using some slangs, or for example, like just just the fact of being able to understand every word when someone like opens their heart and tell like really like deep stuff. Today I was talking with a friend and I just asking her, how are you feeling? And she ended up like saying something like, and she said something, and then I didn't understand that like properly. And then I asked her again, sorry, I didn't get it. Could you repeat it? And she said, oh, it's okay, I'm fine. Those are the things that you don't realize that you could be missing until those things happen to you. So I think that's the take of today. Like, be able to recognize your strengths. In my case, these strengths are related to my product management skills. Take that as also a source to improve and to get more confidence. And the third one is like, keep pushing yourself into improvement and get like aware of the benefits of good communication. That's all for today. I have almost like 0% of battery in my camera, so I'm gonna have to cut this video very soon. But I really enjoyed that one. This is like only a 10-minute video, we'll say, or even less. and see you in the next chapter. I'm just gonna record this place like real quick. So this VI house, it's a really big place. Okay, the VI house, I'm here. Let's stand here, hanging around. It's a really like cool place to live. And I'm sitting here, randomly talking to a camera. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.